week was the practice MBE. Now the practice MBE consisted of 200 questions. It was 3 hours for the first 100 questions, an hour break, and then another 3 hours for the next 100 questions. Now the average for this MBE test across the country turned out to be a 114 out of 200, and this exam was a true eye-opener. First of all, this was the first time any of us studying for the bar ever did anything like this, where the multiple choices are all mixed up and all the 6 subjects are mushed together. You got to figure out what's what. You got to go back and forth. You got to apply different laws at all different times, and it makes you go crazy. Usually when you're doing the homework, you're like, all right, I'm going to do a multiple choice on contracts. All right, I'm going to do a multiple choice on con law. But this was the first time they're all mushed together, and it definitely takes a lot to get used to, because usually it's like you have a frame of mind, you know what you're going into, you've got a frame of law in your head, and now to have to use all different types of law and keep having them snap in and out of your mind was really a difficult task, and it showed me how difficult the MBE truly was. As I said, a 114 was the average. I did not get the average. I got below the average. And what I'm realizing is, depending on the state that you're in, you did worse on the MBE if you have more subjects. Because I spoke to people in different states where they have less subjects to study for, and all they have is really MBE, and they did amazing because that's what they're focusing their time and energy on. But for states like New York, where there's so many different subjects and so many New York specific subjects, those states did poorer on the MBE than the other states. So I'm realizing that, so if you didn't do that well and you're in New York, don't feel that bad, because we've got a lot of stuff to learn. My friends are getting pissed at me because I'm not going out, I'm not partying, I'm not answering phone calls anymore, I'm not answering text messages anymore. I'm getting texts like, are we in a fight? Are you angry at me? It's like, dude, I'm studying for the bar. And it made me realize people just don't really understand what we're going through, how difficult it is to study for the bar. So if your friends are starting with you, I understand that what I did now is I made my voicemail saying, hey, I'm studying for the bar exam, I am not calling you back until after the bar. So that should get some people off your back. If you want to change your voicemail to bar exam stuff, I recommend it, because then people won't be pissed, and you'll be like, dude, didn't you listen to my voicemail? I told you, I'm not calling you back till after the bar. This is Sammy Goldberg. You're watching Mr. Bar Exam, but you should be studying for the bar.